Sometimes I wonder, contemplate that do these spiritual people know about astrology? I think they know something, right? Otherwise, how can they choose someone? How can they choose a fit disciple? How they choose, how they know that this person will be able to fulfill the duties and responsibilities that I will give them? There are many people who go on to, take sannyas and do things all by themselves, but they don't succeed. Whereas these spiritual people, they can find out, they can mark someone, they entrust them the responsibility, and the person is able to fulfill that responsibility. They know, looks like. And when it comes to spiritual people, Shankaracharya is someone who have got the status of Bhagavat Pad or an incarnation. So do Shankaracharya knew about astrology? Maybe yes, maybe not. I don't know much details about it. But there is something known as Mohammadgar Stotra, which is a 33 shloka stotra attributed to Shankaracharya. In that, the first 12 shlokas, mind it, first 12 shlokas are written by Shankaracharya itself. It is also known by the name of Bhaj Govindam. I had a practice of occasionally reading it because I like the stotra. But this stotra also have a lot of astrological secrets into it, which I thought will be better to enlighten you also about. So I have taken some selected slokas from the Vajgovindam Stotra that I will be reciting and explaining the meaning to you. Let's start. It starts with Bhaj Govindam, Govindam Bhaj Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dunkrin Karne. Apparently, Shankaracharya is telling this stotra to a grammarian. So he's saying, worship Govind, worship Govind, worship Govind, O fool. The rules of grammar will not save you at the time of your death. Shankaracharya is trying to say that whatever you do, while doing that, also take the name of God, particularly the name of Govind, which is the name of Sri Vishnu, because otherwise your profession is not the only thing that is going to save you. Here, Govind is very important. Krishna, Vishnu is also known as Govind. Why he is known as Govind? Govind, he is called because see, once the earth got into hell, it was taken by some demon, and Sri Vishnu in Varaha incarnation took that earth from hell out. That's why he was called as Govind by other gods. Also, in the incarnation of Krishna, it is told that because Krishna is the Indra or the ruler of cows, he is Govind. Right? Go means cows. Also, the speech is also told as go. And because through the speech only we will take the name of Govind, we will take the name of Vishnu, which will be emancipating and liberating to us. Hence, also Sri Vishnu is known as Govind. So, when we are taking the name of Vishnu with our own mouth, speech by chanting stotras, mantras, etc., it is always best to chant the name Govind, right? Because Govind means the one who is the path, direction, or the ultimate destination of the speech. So taking the name of Sri Vishnu through speech, Govind is the best name. And I believe through this line, Shankaracharya also highlights the importance of taking care of cows, which is very essential in our Hindu Dharma because Govind does indicate that. Now coming to the point. One more thing is there, because earth was drowned in hell and earth was taken out by Sri Vishnu. So taking the name of Govind also takes the native individual out of the hell of miseries or troubles that they may be drowned in. That's also Govind name is very important. Also, Shankaracharya is clearly saying that taking the name of Govind or name of any god for that matter, Shankaracharya have also written Shivoham, Shivoham. Taking the name of Vishnu or taking the name of Shiva is also emancipating and liberating. That is what he is particularly saying that samprapte sannihite kale nahi rakshati. Right. So at the end, at the death time, your profession will not save you, but only the name of Govind will save you. So if you want penultimate safety, if you want emancipation, name of Govind is what is liberating. Then, as I have told you, I have taken selected shloka only. So I'm not going with the shloka order. Next comes Mood Jahihi Dhanagam Trishnam Kuru Sadabuddhim Manusi Vitrishnam Yalla Basenis Karmopatam Vittam Tena Vinodaya Chittam. It says Mood Jahihi Dhanagam Trishna. Oh fool, please leave your attachment. Trishna is attachment, right? Desire to have. Dhanagam, to get wealth. Please leave your attachment to get wealth. Kuru Sadabuddhim Manti Vitrishnam. Put your thoughts into good things, right? Sadbuddhi is put your, with Krishna is mental thrust. Put your mental thrust into something good. Yalla bhase nij karmopatam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Be contented with whatever comes to you in this life as a result of past karmas. So Shankaracharya also is clearly saying that whatever result one is having in this life, this result comes from past life karmas only. And this is clearly being told here. Now see, in astrology, past life karmas are indicated with respect to 9th house. So if 9th house is influenced by beneficial planets, you will say that one have done good past karmas in past life. And as a result of that, in this life, good results, enjoyment, happiness will come. On the other hand, if 9th house is influenced by malefics, then it will mean that in the past life, person have done bad karmas, because of which suffering, separation, misery will come in this life. Powerful planets will indicate that one have done powerful karmas, right? So if it is a powerful beneficial, one have done powerful good karmas in the past life, as a result of which much enjoyment, happiness, satisfaction, etc. will be there in the life. This is the result of doing good karmas in past life. On the other hand, if strong malefic is connected to the 7th house, it will indicate strong bad karmas are done. As a result of that, sorry, connected to 9th house. As a result to that, strong miseries, separation will come. Right? Weak planet, weak beneficial planet connected to 9th house indicate small, insignificant good karma, or weak malefic planet connected to 9th house will indicate that weak bad karma the native have done. So whatever result is going to come there in this life is going to be of weak good karma or weak bad karma. So not only Shankaracharya highlights the importance of past life karma, but by saying that past life karma is so important, he is also highlighting the importance of the 9th house. I believe to see a horoscope in nutshell very quickly, the analysis is 9th house is enough, right? 9th house is influenced by beneficial planet. One is going to have enjoyments in life. This thing that I have told you, this is actually a very, very super technique, right? By simply carefully looking at the 9th house, you can decode a lot of results in the horoscope. I will say 9th house is the key to open the horoscope. Once the proper analysis of 9th house is done, all the questions in the horoscope is answered. Right? Next, he is saying, Nari stan bharanabhi desham drishtva maga mohavesham etan masa vasadi vikaram manasi vichintaya varam varam. This also comes in Puranas. Nari stan bharanabhi desham drishtva maga mohavesham. Nari means woman. Stan means breast. Bharanabhi is, like fat navel. Right? Nabhi desham is, navel and the waist area. So looking at the, you see, fleshy breasts and navel, etc. of woman, drishtva, looking at it, maga moha vesham. You are getting into moha, you are getting into enchantment. Etan masa vasadi vikaram. Vikaram is something which is, bad form of, bad manifestation of. This is bad manifestation of masa vasa, muscles. Manasi vichintaya varam varam. Remember this in your mind over and over again. This also comes in some Purana. I've read it in some Purana. I'm just not able to recall the name. This also comes in Puranas. Here point is very important. Etan masa vasadi vikaram. This beautiful body is the vikar of flesh. This flesh is indicated by Jupiter. You will see in horoscope of all of those people who are beautiful, who look beautiful, beauty pageants, beautiful people, etc. They have strong Jupiter. Now Jupiter can become strong by being in good houses, kendras, by being into good Rashi, etc. But you will see all the people known for their beauty, praised for their beauty, have strong Jupiter, either by Rashi, house, Navamsha, or different methods. But strong Jupiter gives beauty. That's one point. Now Jupiter is generally not connected to beauty. If I say which planet is connected to beauty, you will generally say Venus. But it's not Venus, it's Jupiter. Many such things and many such secrets I only teach in my courses. Right? So apparently you may not know it, but you check it in horoscopes and you will find out. Also, there are some people who look young for quite some time. Weak Jupiter afflicted Jupiter. There are people who look very old than their age, right? You will see many people start looking very old right from 30 to 33 years of age. Whereas there are some people who look very young even in their 50, 55 years of age. This comes because of Jupiter. A powerful Jupiter makes sure that the person, because of the blessings of Jupiter, looks young and good even in old age. Right? So this particular thing is also highlighted by Shankaracharya here. Next, what he says, Nalani dalgat jalmati taralam tajjivit matishaya chapalam vidhi vyadabhimana grastam lokam shokahatamana samastam. The life of a person is as uncertain as raindrops trembling from a lotus leaf. Where it will go, where it will not go, you do not know. Know that the whole world remains a prey to disease, ego, and grief. Three bad things are told. And there are three bad houses in astrology, 6th, 8th, and 12th. Particularly 6th house is disease, we know. But 8th house is ego and 12th house is grief. This is very true. Shankaracharya hints at it. And this is very true in experience also. 6th house, as you may know, when the 6th house is afflicted, 6th lord is more powerful than the Lagna lord. One suffers from diseases. This we already know. But 8th house is ego. You will notice that people who have strong malefic planets connected to 8th house are generally very egoistic and they lose a lot of things in life because of their ego. You will also find that when malefics are transiting through the 8th house or when an afflicted 8th lord's dasha etc. is running, ego or self-esteem of the person is crushed. In the same manner, 12th house indicates grief, it is loss and it indicates grief. When strong planets, negative planets are connected to 12th house, you will see that the person will always have one or the other reason to be in grief. When the 12th lord is afflicted and when the dasha of this afflicted 12th lord is running or when a malefic planet is going through the 12th house, one gets grief in their life. This is very true. You can try it, you can test it. Who hints at these principles that 8th house indicates ego and 12th house indicates grief? Shankaracharya does that. Next he says, Yavad vittoparjan saktah istavan निज परिवारो रक्तः पश्चात जीवति जर्जर देहे वार्ता को अपि न पृच्छति गेहे. यावद वित्तोपार्जन सक्तः, one is engaged in वित्तोपार्जन सक्तः, engaged in earning wealth. इस्तावन निज परिवारो रक्तः, and taking care of own family members. पश्चात जीवति जर्जर देहे, but when the body will become old, वार्ता को अपि न पृच्छति गेहे, none of the family members will talk. न पृच्छति गेहे, none of the family members will ask how you are doing, how you are feeling. Jarjar dehe, old body is indicated by Saturn. This I have particularly seen people who have a Saturn connected to ascendant, particularly strong connection to ascendant. Saturn situated in ascendant or situated in Kendras, right? A planet situated in Kendras will Kendra to the house will eventually be connected to the house. So situated in the Kendras to ascendant is eventually connected to ascendant only. Saturn from the 11th house also will be connected to ascendant. You will notice that all those people who have Saturn connected to ascendant, generally they are very much attached to their family members. They accumulate and 100% devote themselves to earn wealth for their family. They are ready to do anything for their family, but you will see that family members generally do not talk to them, do not really care about them, right? Family members ignore them. This is very true. You can ask these people, you can make the prediction to these people. Who is telling us this? Shankaracharya is telling us this. Next, what he is saying, balastavat krida saktah, tarunastavan taruni saktah, वृद्धस्तावन चिंता सक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोपि न सक्तः बालस्तावन क्रीड़ा सक्तः. In childhood one is attached to क्रीड़ा, playfulness. तरुणस्तावर तरुणी सक्तः, when young one is attached to young woman. वृद्धस्तावन चिंता सक्तः, in old age one is engaged in चिंता, tension. परमे ब्रह्मणि कोपि न सक्तः, no one wants to think of Brahman. This particular shloka, it have such huge layers of explanation that I can do a 1.5 hour class over it. That's not fit for YouTube. So regarding YouTube, see, childhood is indicated by Mercury. Now, if Mercury is, see, attachment, saktah, comes from affliction. You will see bad manifestations, right? So Mercury indicates childhood. 80% of the time you will see when Mercury is afflicted in the horoscope, person will waste their childhood in playfulness. Every children don't do it. So up to a certain level of age, children are very much into playing and all. But you will see people who have good unafflicted, right? Not powerful, unafflicted Mercury, whoever children have, they get consciousness quite early in their young age. These children are very much dedicated, devoted in learning, reading, acquiring new skills, taking care of family members, etc. They become conscious very early. On the other hand, those who have weak and afflicted Mercury, such children you will see even till long up to the age of 25, 30, they will still be in their childhood. They will still be in playfulness attitude. They will still do things very non-seriously. Because attachment to Krida, playfulness will be there. Young age is indicated by Venus. Whenever Venus is afflicted in the horoscope, you will say Taruni Sakta, attached, deluded behind woman, a person will be. A person who have an afflicted Venus will generally be in love. Not love, I should not use the word love, enchanted behind a woman. And generally such person wants to get that woman by all means, hook and crook. Only in 10-20% cases where Venus is also influenced by powerful planet, they can get. But because of this attachment behind a woman, right, the person destroys their young age. All those people who in their school, college cannot succeed, cannot make good in career because they get in relationship. I always say that any person who have had good relationships, who have had strong relationship right from 10th, 12th standards to college and all of these ages, they don't succeed in life. They cannot. Right? Because when the time was needed for hard work, they were into love and all of these things. This is indicated by an afflicted Venus. Afflicted Venus, you will see between the age of 20, 21 up to the age of 30, 32, person will be very much enchanted, running behind a person of opposite gender, woman, man, whatever you say. And because of that, they are not able to succeed in life. They ignore their studies, they ignore their initial professional advancement. They make bad decisions initially because they are enchanted behind this person, right? Their whole focus is in this person only. They waste this time, and as a result of wasting this time, for the rest of their lifetime, they suffer. You will see in their horoscope. Vriddhastavan chinta saktah. Old age is indicated by Saturn. When Saturn is afflicted in horoscope, one is tensed in old age. Tensed in old age. Why one is tensed in old age? See, when the person is not able to save and earn enough money, which is able to take care of himself and his family members. In old age, as the body becomes weak, as the person comes near retirement, they start getting tensed about how things will further happen. So you will see person with afflicted Saturn generally in horoscope, either they will earn money, but they will lose it because of some reason or the other, because of which they become tensed in old age. Or the person enjoys a lot in young age that they have nothing in old age, but a lot of responsibilities because of which they remain highly tensed. These three golden principles related to analysis of horoscopes, Sri Shankaracharya tells us. Further, what he's saying, Satsangatve Nissangatvam Nissangatve Nirmohatvam Nirmohatve Nischalatvam Nischalatve Jivan Mukti. Now comes some great spiritual secrets. Satsangatve Nissangatvam. Satsanga, a company of good people, gives Nissangatvam, non-attachment. Nissangatve, from non-attachment, Nirmohatvam, comes freedom from delusion. Nirmohatva Nischalatvam, from freedom of delusion comes purity. Nischalatvam, Nischalatva Jivan Mukti. From this purity, one becomes Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti means emancipated, liberated while alive. Now this Satsang, which means company, comes from 4th house. You will see in the horoscope of spiritual people, people whom you can categorize that they have had Jivan Mukti, they become liberated while they were alive. 4th house have a very important role to play. See, 4th house is one of the first house of Moksha Trikona. It have very, very important role to play in the lives of those people who are believed to have, supposed to have Jivan Mukti. For example, take Ramakrishna Paramahans. He have 4th Lord, Venus exalted in 2nd house. Connection between 4th and 2nd is very important. 2nd house will come in next shloka. Ramana Maharshi, you see, 4th Lord is Saturn, who is situated in Pisces. Pisces, you know, Pisces is the Rashi of emancipation. Ma Anandamai, 4th Lord Mercury is situated in 2nd house, Aries. Sri Aurobindo, 4th Lord is situated in 2nd house. Right? There is a great saint named Uriya Baba. He also have a 4th Lord in 3rd house in own Rashi. Saturn is there. Right? So the basic point is that 4th house indicates Satsang, and Satsang eventually leads to Jivan Mukti, emancipation. In the horoscope of spiritual people, good condition of 4th house you will see. And for normal people, 4th house, 4th Lord being good indicates a chance for Jivan Mukti. A chance for Jivan Mukti, what does it indicate? I am not saying that Jivan Mukti is a big word. So I cannot say anyone who is having good 4th house will get Jivan Mukti for sure. Many other combinations you also have to see. But one thing I can certainly say, that a person who is having good 4th house and 4th Lord is treading the path of Jivan Mukti, which means his life is spiritual, and slowly, slowly over the time, he will spiritually improve also. As I have told you, 2-3 more combinations will be there for serious. 2-3 more combinations are there for serious spirituality, which will come later on, which we will discuss. Added to that, this certainly can lead to Jivan Mukti. That is very certain. Shankaracharya have told it. There is no two thoughts or doubt on this topic. What he says next, Vayasigate kah kam vikarah, suske nire kah kasarah, chine vitte kah parivarah, gyate tattve kah sansarah. Vayasigate cha, vaya means age. After passing of age, kah kam vikarah, what lust? Suske nire kah kasarah, in the dried up pond, what enjoyment? Chine vitte kah parivarah, without wealth, what family? Gyate tattve kah sansarah. No one knows, no one thinks about the truth of this world. He says, Vayasigate kah kama vikara. Why age is indicated by Saturn. Vayasigate kah kama vikara means to say that with vay age only kama vikar is there. Kama vikar means lust. Vay age is indicated by Saturn. Let me tell you one secret. All those people who are having a lot of kama vikar, lust, I should say, and this lust I am saying in bad form, no matter what the person is, will generally have Saturn, Venus connected to each other. And in this connection, one of the planet will be powerful. For example, you take Albert Einstein. Though he was a great researcher, very intelligent person, but his affairs and adultery, you read about it. Or you take Steve Jobs, who had an illegitimate child. Or you take Bill Gates. Bill Gates have exalted Saturn with own Rashi Venus. Albert Einstein have exalted Venus with Saturn. Steve Jobs have exalted Saturn in 11th house from Venus, which is aspecting the Venus back. All of these people, Kama Vikara. Vikar means falling, bad result, right? Bad result. Basically, Vikar means bad result, disease, problem. Means Vikar, impurity. So impurities that comes from lust, libido, sexuality is present in horoscope of all of these people. On the other hand, in the horoscope of spiritual people who do not have Kam Vikar, who do not have disease, problem, bad manifestations of lust in their life, they have a bad connection between Venus and Saturn. Raman Maharshi, Ma Anandamayi, Ramakrishna Paramhans, they all have Venus, Saturn, 6 8 situated to each other. So no Kama Vikar is there. Right? No greed related to lust, no problems related to lust is there. Even in the horoscope of Srila Prabhupada, you will see Saturn, Venus is 212 to each other. Right? So Kama Vikar, lust related problem, lust related trouble is not there in his horoscope. In all other situations, let's understand one point very clearly, that only when Venus, Saturn is connected to each other, one will have high level of lust. All of those people who do bad things because of lust, whether it is hurting someone, killing someone, etc., because of lust, or people who go to any point to fulfill their lust, as in engaging with prostitutes, etc., in all of these cases, you will see Saturn, Venus are connected to each other. On the other hand, when they are not connected to each other, it indicates controlled sexuality. The person may be sexual, but he will not do anything bad or immoral because of sexuality. And when this Saturn Venus is 6 8 or 212 to each other, then one have full control over their sexuality. Right? And if other spiritual combinations are present, then the person will become spiritual also. Right? Next comes Chine Vittega Parivara. With or money is indicated from the second house. Parivar, family, is indicated from the fourth house. So no family without wealth. A connection between fourth house, because fourth house is family and second house is wealth. A connection between fourth house and second house, connection should be there. The planet making the connection should be good but afflicted also. For example, Ramakrishna Paramhans, we discussed, fourth lord is there in the second house, Venus, that is exalted in Rashi but debilitated in Navamsha, right? So good condition and affliction, both is coming together. If you see the horoscope of Ma Anandamayi, Mercury is the fourth lord that is situated in the second house in Aries, but you know Aries is a inimical Rashi for Mercury. Right, so the connection is there, but the connection is equally in a bad situation. Sri Aurobindo you take, in the horoscope of Sri Aurobindo also, Venus, which is the fourth lord, is situated in the second house, but this Venus is situated with Mercury. This Venus is going into Leo Rashi, which is again not a good Rashi for Venus. So there should be connection between fourth house and second house. And this connection should be powerful and afflicted, as I say, mediocre level of affliction. Then what happens? Chine vitte kah parivaraha. There is non-attachment to family. This non-attachment to family, what happens with the non-attachment of family? One goes on the path of emancipation. On the other hand, if there is a connection between fourth house and second house, but the planet is not afflicted, the planet is powerful, strong, or the planet by one way or the other way is powerful or strong or connected again to the fourth house, then what happens? One is very much attached to their family and family members. One cannot do anything in life without consulting their family members. High attachment to family members are there in this particular case. Also, one more thing is there. Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha Trikon is there. Fourth house talks about family, but it is Moksha Trikon. So like for Dharma, we analyze first, fifth and ninth house. For sexuality, we analyze third, seventh and 11th house. Which house we should analyze for personal home life of the individual? By Shankaracharya saying, Chine vitte kah parivara. he is telling, and I am also of the opinion, right? So whatever I am saying that Shankaracharya is telling is my own opinion only, as you must have understood, is that the Artha Trikona, second, sixth, and 10th house should be analyzed to see what is happening in the family life of the individual. For example, in the horoscope of Ramakrishna Paramhans, if you see in this Artha Trikona, only Venus and Ketu is situated there. So because of Venus, Ramakrishna Paramhans was married, but Ketu gives him high detachment. Right? So what is happening with family, the type of relationship, connections, etc. with family members should be seen with Moksha Trikona. As we have discussed earlier, only these first 12 shlokas are told by Shankaracharya, and other shlokas are supposed to be written by other of his students. The next shloka that I will take, Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrat Paripalanam Athava Danam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Muktim na Bhajati Janamashatena. One may go to Ganga Sagar, it is near Bengal. Observe a fast, Vrat Paripalan, do fasting. Mathva Danam, or do donations. Jnana Vihina, without knowledge. Sarvamatena, according to all. Muktim na Bhajati Janamasatena. Emancipation does not happen after 100 births. This is told by a student of Shankaracharya by the name of Spod. It is telling one thing. Kurte Ganga Sagar Gamanam, going to Ganga Sagar, where Ganga the river is meeting Sagar the sea. So going to Ganga Sagar, Vrat Paripalan, by observing fast, Athva Danam, or by doing donations. One get emancipation. But Jnana Vihinam, but not the one who is without knowledge. So first of all, he is saying by going to Ganga Sagar, doing vrata and doing donations, good virtue, etc. come, and it can also lead to emancipation if one have Jnana. You should understand. Without Jnana, there is no emancipation. Who gives Jnana? Jupiter gives Jnana. Buddhi is given by Mercury. Intellect is given by Mercury. But Jnana, wisdom, is given by Jupiter. You will see Ramakrishna Paramhans, Jupiter is situated in 5th house. Sri Aurobindo exalted Jupiter situated in the ascendant, aspecting the 5th house, and in ascendant, he is conjoined 5th lord. Ma Anandamayi herself have 5th house Jupiter, which is exalted. Ramana Maharshi also have Jupiter situated in 5th house. These people are Jnani. Jnani in this sense, see, intelligence that is indicated by Mercury can give you good grades in the school and all sort of things, but the Jnana related to the reality of the world and the reality of everything, what you call wisdom, this comes from Jupiter. So this is another combination, right? With the 4th house being powerful for Mumukshatvam, 4th connected to 2nd house with mediocre affliction. This is the third combination, that when Jupiter is connected to 5th house, one have Jnana also. All the three combinations together, it makes great spiritual horoscope. Many other combinations are also there, but I think for this video, this much is enough. Also, one should understand, see, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga is told. Out of this, Jnana Yoga is indicated by Jupiter. Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga is indicated by other planets. We will cover it in Bhagavad Gita course. Right. We have covered it in Bhagavad Gita course, sorry. One should understand that when a good Jupiter, see, good is very important. Because Jupiter indicates wisdom. If it is not good, if it is not powerful, there is no wisdom. But when a good, powerful Jupiter is connected to 5th house, what I have seen, that this person may look like anything for the society. But in reality, in actuality, the person is Jnani. The person is knowledgeable. This I am telling in two regards. See, Jnani, the only thing, see, for Bhakt and for Karma Yogi, you will be able to find the Bhakt and Karma Yogi right from their outer appearance also. Bhakt will have all the tilkam and all the things all over their face and body, right? So devotee is easily seen from a distance. Karma Yogi also you cannot identify very easily, and Jnana Yogi also you cannot identify very easily. One who is submerged in Jnana have no outer attributes. Right, but people who have a strong Jupiter connected to 5th house, you will generally see that they are very Jnani. They have the qualities of Jnana, discrimination between real and unreal, self and unself, Atman and Atma Vivek, and all of these things, Jnana qualities they have. And as a prediction, such people with a strong Jupiter connected to 5th house are first of all inwardly very spiritual. Secondarily, one should be said very certainly that, the purpose, see, you have done spiritual progress in this life. Spiritual progress is is good karma. It is indicated by person being born in a humble background and person doing progress in life. This is the trait of good karma, right? Because the birth conditions, etc., you get from your past life karma. But as you continue to do good karma, engaging into Jnana Yoga will be good karma. The life will improve. So strong Jupiter connected to fifth house, you will see the condition that one was born in. The person, as they live their life, as the time goes on, the condition of the person improves. And when you see them closely, when you see their life closely, you will see that though the person is not having outward show and pomp, but inwardly the person is very spiritually awake, and he is able to discriminate between what is real and unreal, what is knowledge and what is discrimination, and what is attachment, what should be avoided, what should not be avoided. He is clearly able to differentiate between all of it. Next shloka. योगरतो वा भोगरतो वा संगरतो वा संग विहीनः यस्य ब्रह्मणि रमते चित्तम नंदते 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 वह. One may take delight in yoga or bhoga. One may take delight in yoga is making your mind one with God, always contemplating on God is yoga, and bhoga is enjoying the world of the senses. May have attachment or detachment. Sangaratova may have attachment to things, or sangavihina, or without attachment to things. Yes, Brahmani Ramade Chittam, but whose mind is concentrated on the Supreme Godhead. Nandade Nandade Nandateva, only he enjoys the extreme bliss. The shloka is told by Nityanand. Only he enjoys the extreme bliss, no one else. Mind fixed in Brahman. In the earlier Jupiter combination, I have talked about Jupiter connected to fifth house. Fifth house is mind. Jupiter indicates divinity. Jupiter indicates Godhead. That is the particular reason it is told that Jupiter indicates no particular deity. Jupiter is all the deities. All the deities are manifested from Brahman only, right? So Jupiter is Brahman. When Jupiter is connected to fifth house, good Jupiter is connected to fifth house, one have their 100% attention, focus on the Supreme Godhead only. This person may be in any state. They have their mind dedicated and devoted to the Brahman only. Such person, when Jupiter is connected to fifth house, what is told? The person can be into yoga or bhoga, can be into attachment or non-attachment, does not matter. Such person enjoys bliss. So this person who is having Jupiter connected to fifth house, they have a blissful life. You see, talking about the earlier examples that we have discussed, Ramakrishna Paramahans or Mahanandamayi or any of them. See, there are two types of sannyasis, right? One who live into Himalayas, spend their life into much troubles and all, just for the sake of getting Brahman and all. But on the other hand, there are people living in the society having all type of comforts, etc., an easy path. So when this Jupiter is connected to the fifth house, well situated Jupiter, it indicates that one will not go to Himalayas and will do austere penance to get the thing. Right? One can get the result while enjoying normal worldly life also. So two things are there. First of all, only when good Jupiter is connected to fifth house, Jupiter can be connected to fifth house very often, right? Because Jupiter have a lot of aspects. Only when a good Jupiter is connected to fifth house, only then one can enjoy the actual bliss, the real happiness, which is undecaying, imperishable. And secondarily, others may have to do a lot of things, may have to suffer a lot of troubles and tribulations to get the same result, which he will get happily sitting and enjoying in his home. Two things are indicated. You check in any horoscope. Further, what is told? This is told by Anandagiri. Bhagavad Gita kinchit tita ganga jallavnika pita sakritapiyena munari samarcha kriyate tasya yamena na charcha. Bhagavad Gita kinchit dita, one who reads Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Ganga jallavnika pita, drinks the water of Ganges. Sakritapiyena murari samarcha, worship no other god but Murari only. Kriyate tasya menana charcha. He do not have to worry about Yama. What he is saying, Yama is the god of death. Marak Dasha, Marak Antardasha, bad transit, etc. is death producing in astrology. Reading Bhagavad Gita little bit every day, one chapter every day, or whatever you feel like. Drinking the water of Ganga and taking the name of Lord Murari. Murari, 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 Murari. This way, that is the name of Sri Vishnu. One is safe in Marak Dasha, bad transit also. Great remedies are told here. All the three remedies done together not only save you from adverse times, but is liberating also. Next, what is told? This is told by Surendra, another student of Shankaracharya. Tvai chanyatra Vishnu vyartham kupyasi mayya sahisnuhu bhava samachittah sarvatratvam vanchasyachiradi Vishnu tattvam. Tvai, in you and me, chanyatra there is no other Vishnu vyartham but Sri Vishnu only. Kupyasi mayya sahisnuhu. Thus, your anger is meaningless. Bhava samachitta, become samachit. Sarvatratvam, become samachit in everything. Vanchasya chirade Vishnu tattvam, and get the tattva or the quality of Sri Vishnu. What is being told? That samachit is the best quality that one can have. It is told in Bhagavad Gita. Samachit means one who is neither happy in enjoyment nor sad in misery. One who have same mental state always. That person is able to realize the presence of Lord Vishnu in this world and in everywhere. This is the essence of spirituality. Bhagavad Gita also tells that this is the essence of spirituality, that one have same state of mind in happiness, misery, same state of mind when wishes and desires get fulfilled and when it does not get fulfilled, same type of behavior with friend and enemy, same type of behavior with family members and outsiders. When you have the same type of behavior, same type of mental state every time, samachitta, when the mental condition remains the same, then only the real spirituality comes in. So this is also told in Bhagavad Gita. What one should do? First of all, one should listen to these good qualities and try to formally have these good qualities in themselves by practice. And once by practice, once keeps on practicing it for quite some time, this becomes the secondary nature of the individual. This becomes fixed in the mind, understanding, thinking of the individual. And once it becomes, then you will say that now this person is spiritual. That's why it is called sadhak, right? Sadhak is someone who is trying to get something. So why this quality is being told? That some chitta having the same mental state in happiness, misery, and into everything. First, you try to do it, right? You keep it in mind that I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. And as you keep it in mind for 10, 15 years, it will become your secondary nature. And as it becomes your secondary nature, then there will be success in the spiritual path. That is being told here. Next, what is told? Geyam Gita Nama Sahastram, Geyam Sripati Rupa Majastram, Neyam Sajjana Sange Chittam, Deyam Dina Janaya Chavittam. Geyam Gita Nama Sahastram, by chanting Gita. Nama Sahastram means 1,000 names of Sri Vishnu. Geyam Sripati Rupa Majastram, by contemplating over the Roop, body, form, incarnation of Sri Vishnu. Neyam Sajjana Sange Chittam, being in the company of holy men, gentlemen, Sajjan, right? A spiritual person is being told. Deyam Dina Janaya Chavittam, and by giving with or wealth to Dina Jana, weak, poor people, right? What happens? Good happens. So this is remedy. If you have to follow, what is the remedy? The shloka is from Sumati again. So what are the 4 or 5 remedies that one should follow in their life for a blissful life? Gita, they should chant, read. 1,000 names of Sri Vishnu, they should chant, read. Meditation of Sri Vishnu, they should do. Be in the company of holy people and donate to poor. These 5 things you should do. And as you continue doing it for the lifetime, what will happen? Nahi nahi rakshati dungrish karne. At the time of death, emancipation will happen. Good result, enjoyment will happen. And last sloka that I have chosen, सुक्तः क्रियते रामा भोगः पश्चादंत शरीरे रोगः यद्यपि लोके मरणं शरणं तदपि न मुञ्चति पापाचरणं. सुक्तः क्रियते रामा भोगः, the one who get enjoyment in enjoying with woman. पश्चादंत शरीरे रोगः, later on they have disease in their body. यद्यपि लोके मरणं शरणं, though people die in this world, though people are just about to die in this world, तदपि न मुञ्चति पापाचरणं, still they do not leave their bad ugly ways of living. सुखतः क्रियते रामा भोगः पश्चादंत शरीरे रोगः, the one who have lust for enjoying with many women, those who go to prostitution, extramarital affairs, etc., paschadanta sarire roga, have disease in their body later on. Woman, lust, etc. By woman, men should also be understood, right? So keep that in mind. With an afflicted Venus, what will happen? Lust will come. What lust leads to? Disease. So an weak afflicted Venus also makes one die because of disease. Particularly when this will happen, see, weak afflicted Venus will not, make you land into a bad situation. You will have to do it yourself. So with a weak and afflicted Venus, what happens? That person have a lot of diseases in life. Particularly one dies because of diseases, weak and afflicted Venus. I always say, see, Venus is what does indicate Kanti. What is a diseased person? Paschadanta Sarire Roga. Diseased person, the face of the person do not have brightness. The face of the person looks like it is diseased. The face of the person looks black. The face of the person looks bad. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? There is a diseased face that is there. You will notice whenever someone have a weak and afflicted Venus in their horoscope, their face will always look like that they are diseased. Yellow skin, yellow eyes, right? Eyes without brightness, skin without luster they will have. This is a trait of weak and debilitated Venus. Sorry, weak and afflicted Venus. Why? Because Venus indicates lust, and lust gives disease. When this is from the past life, as a result of which weak and afflicted Venus is there in the horoscope, this is the secondary nature, physical look of the individual, right? If one have weak and afflicted Venus in the horoscope and they continue to engage in papacharan, lusty bad behavior with other women, other men, going with prostitutes and others, what will happen? One becomes disease. As a result of, see, this is also hinting at karmic results. As a result of sexual infidelity, one suffers great diseases and die because of diseases also. I have tried to give all the interpretation and everything in nutshell, so not to make the video very long. Apparently, I have only selected shlokas out of the 30 to 33 shlokas that is there in this Mohamudgar Stotram. I believe this concise explanation, which is though concise but all full of meaning, will be helpful to you and will increase your knowledge, will help you in increasing your knowledge. With the same thought, Govind.